Hello and welcome to the Ian-Terviews. And for today's topic, we have something that, guys, I always heard that it's better to laugh than to cry about it. But when I hear this kind of people that robbed so many millions and then they come to say that they feel sorry for it, uh, good grief, it's just unbelievable. But anyway, for today, we are going to speak about the World Cup and Qatar. So, when you think of Qatar, what do you think about? Now, we think about this. We think about the World Cup, for instance. We think about all the majestic stadiums that they done that are, look, search for them. As you see, there are 8 of them or 10. I'm not sure about it anymore. I think it's 8, but look, give it a bright look. They are beautiful, beautiful. But anyway, we think about stadiums. We think about the architecture and how, for instance, I speak for myself, how they were able to do such beautiful architecture in the middle of the desert, because that's the reality. We are talking about a place that are in the middle of almost nowhere, okay, let's say something like that. But the beautiful architecture and these beautiful, gorgeous buildings and their ponds they were able to do, they are just marvelous. But when we speak about all of this, we forget about something that should be more important than football, something that should be more important than buildings, than all the riches that a place shows, something like the human life. This is something we are not caring about, not even one bit. It's like those blood diamonds that you can get from Africa. Why it's called blood diamonds? Because it comes from the blood, basically from their workers, their slaves. Because people die to get those diamonds. People die, and we don't think about it. That's the problem. We don't think about it. We prefer to see the diamonds, and like these here, these stadiums, we prefer to see the diamond, the stadiums, the architecture. But we forget that there is people, that some of them were out of papers, some of them were made slaves, and we forget to speak about it. And why? Because everything, as always, it's about the business. And you know that what I'm saying is true. You know that more than its riches and more than being a beautiful place in the world, you know that human life should always come first. And unfortunately, that never happens. You know that. I know that. And that's why we are having this conversation today. But it's not the topic that I'm bringing to you here, their stadiums or their riches or everything that is the human rights that they deny in so many unbelievable ways. Today, I bring to you this topic that it's even more unbelievable. This man is the face of a disgraced organization. This man is the face that for so many years corruption was key in the world of football. You know what I'm talking about. You know the favors from between FIFA and UEFA, between Joseph Blatter and Michel Platini. You know that. We were all here to see it. We are all here to recognize such unbelievable ways of working. But this man has came to public after all these years to say that Qatar was a terrible idea. And now I ask to all of you at home to answer me this. If it was a bad idea since the beginning, why did you decide to accept favors, knowing that the summers in Qatar are extremely warm and the only way to do a World Cup was to stop championships in the middle of it just to be able to do a World Cup? in the matter of fact, saying things much more truthfully, you wanted the money. I don't know if you were needing the money, but you wanted the money, right? You wanted the money. You should come to public, Mr. Blatter, and say, I wanted the money. I needed the money. But well, you probably didn't need it because you stole millions from FIFA and you helped Platini to steal from UEFA, so you probably didn't need it. But anyway, you had your reasons and things happened the way that happened. But to comment on this subject today, I have an expert in football, an expert on these matters. I bring to you John. So, John, come over here. Let's have a nice talk about this subject. Hello, John.
Well, hello, Ian. Thank you very, very much for your invitation. I'm very happy to be here talking with you, and I hope that I can explain to the people that are at home for them to understand that what is been talking here and what people has been talking about is no more than a misunderstanding.
Well, that's what we are going to see now. If you can explain everything that is happening in Qatar and everything that's been these last conversations, these last situations that no one can explain really good about what's going on in your neighbor's country.
Well, Ian, it's not our neighbors. It's my country. I'm from Qatar, and everything that I can tell you is people are having a really, really wrong idea about what's going on. Everyone that was there was really well treated. No one had a problem with justice as you try to make it look like. Not you. Look, I'm not having nothing or anything against you. It's the news in general. It's the people in general that speaks about it, that are trying to make us like the bad guys. Look, and we respect everything. We respect everyone. That idea that we don't respect is absolutely wrong.
Wait. Let me see if I get this straight. You say that you respect everyone. You say that your country is respecting the human rights, that all the stadiums were rightly done, that everything is as it should be. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Uh, Look, Ian. Okay, chill out. I know that you might be angry about this, and I know that you're a fan of football and you're doing your job here. But look, let's make this a honest conversation. I understand you, I really do, and I understand that you feel angry about all of this. But look, you called me here to speak about Blatter, the guy that stole millions. And look, I'm not going to say that this was not arranged in a sort of way. I'm not saying that, but look, you can see us as the bad guys. We done the work as we were asked to do. People were well treated. So the way that you put things, look, human rights, we take care of human rights. People are treated as they deserve to be treated. Women are respectfully treated. Look, you have to understand that we have our religion, we have our customs, and we just ask to people just to respect it because it is our country. But look, we do everything as we say that we do and respectfully, and that I don't believe that you will say against it.
Well, I I tried. I tried. I tried to come here, have with you an honest conversation. But look, you're avoiding my questions. Um, it seems to me that you don't see the same newscasts that I do, and you're looking to make me look like I don't know anything about what I'm talking about here, and that is something very very sad to see. So, John, let me tell to the people at home, John is just a fictional name because he required us not to say his name in public, as he was afraid that if I say his name in public, that things wouldn't go well for him and for his peers. So, John, once again, thank you very much to come here to talk with me about this problematic. And I deeply feel that you could be a little bit honest. We are keeping your name intact and we are doing things as it should be done. But since you don't want to be honest with me, so we will finish our conversation for today. Once again, John, thank you.
Well, I never thought that I would be so disrespected. You won't be a friend of Qatar ever, and I will make everything that you're not welcome in our country. Fuck you, Ian.
This didn't end well, right? Guys and girls at home, I'm really sorry for this situation today. It was not my idea that this would end so bad, but anyway, this is my guest this time, John or Mohammed or Sultan or whatever is his name. He didn't like to hear what I had to say, and look, uh, it's what it is. Last time was with Trump, that can listen to a few truths. Now, John or whatever. Anyway, don't forget to, guys, please like and subscribe and comment, and so you can receive every update of the interviews and also everything that happens on the channel. And I promise that next time I'll bring some better guests. Probably I'll bring Batman or Deadpool, or I'll see someone that can talk about things without being a true pussy. It's what it is, right? Anyway, everyone, take care and see you next time. Bye bye.